Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria. In today's tutorial, we're looking at how to cut and sew these beautiful straight pants. If this is what you're interested in, please stay tuned as we're about to start. If you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that when the new video is posted, you'll be the first person to get notified. So let's get right into the video. For us to do this, we are going to be needing our pen, our marker, our scissors, our pattern paper, the French curve, and of course our fabric. The fabric is 1.5 yards because the size I'm working with is not a big size. So let's get right into the cutting. So firstly, we are going to be measuring 3 inches on both sides, this up and this down side. Then we are going to connect the line together just like so. So after doing that, that side is going to serve as our starting line, which is going to serve as a waistline. So from our waist to hip is 9 inches, just as you can see. So waist to hip is 9 inches. Then waist to crotch is 11 inches. So for you to get your crotch length is, you're going to divide your hip by 4. When you divide your hip by 4, so I added 1.5 for a little bit of ease. So 38 that I'm working with divided by 4 is 9.5 inches. So 9.5 inches plus 1.5 is 11 inches. So our waist to hip is what? 11 inches, just as you can see. So after that, I'll go ahead to mark the new length. It's 19 inches from waist to knee. So sorry, that side didn't show, but there's no problem. So we are going to be extending the hip line. The hip that I'm working with is 38. 38 divided by 4 is 9.5. So I'll be extending it to that side. Then even from the upper part, from the waist, I'll measure that same 9.5. Then I'll still mark the 9.5 down. I'm just trying to form a box. Can you see? So I'll just go ahead with my ruler and then make sure I form the box very well. So after that, I'll also go ahead to extend the crotch line, just as you can see. So now we'll be going with our crotch extension. So now for the crotch extension, you're going to divide your hip measurement by 20. This is the front, we are working with. So hip measurement that I'm working with divided by 20 is 1.9. So but we'll be making use of 2. So that is the 2 inches that I'm marking. Then on the hip line, you're going to just come out by 0.25 inches, just a little bit to make sure the curve enters very well. Is that okay? So this is me trying to fix the curve. So now after that, I'll just carry my ruler to extend the crotch extension line to that 2 inches that we did earlier. Then we'll just go with the curve and make a very nice curve, just as you can see me doing like this. Now after that, we'll be going to the upper part to work with the waist. So the waist that I'm working with is 30 inches. 30 inches divided by 4 is 7.5. Can you see? 7.5, right? So I'll mark the 7.5 plus our 1 inch dart intake. Can you see? I'll mark the 1 inch. So I'll connect that 1 inch to the side there. So now the waist is settled. So anything we have on the waist, we are going to just divide it by 2, look for the midpoint, and then draw our that leg. And that is all for the waist parts. So now we'll go down to work on the new. So the new line the new point that we marked earlier, I'll just go ahead to extend it just like so. So after extending it, we are going to go to our crotch extension. So anything we have there, we are going to divide it by 2. So let's measure. I think this is 11.5. So 11.5 divided by 2, it should be around 5.75. So anything we have, we are going to mark it. So this is 5.75. So we just go ahead to mark it. So after marking it on the crotch line, you go to the new line and also mark same thing, just as you can see. I also mark the 5.75 there. Then even down to the hem of the dress, I'll mark it. Then I'll draw a very straight line so that it will serve as the midpoint of what we are working with. So now after that, we're going to put our new circumference. The new that I'm working with is 20. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. So at the midpoint of 10, which is 5, I'll just place a tape like so. Then mark 10 at this side. Then mark it starting from this side, so that it will make that pant to be very, very straight. So we are going to connect it just as you can see me doing like this. So we connect this side to this side, and then we connect this one down, then down to the hem of the dress. So since this is a straight pant, we don't need any corner again. Is that okay? So now we'll be working with we are done with the front pattern. So for the back, we'll still be using this pattern, so that when we are done, we'll extend it. So we are going to mark 1 inch inward from your crotch line, then you connect it. Then from your waist side, you're going to mark 2 inches inward. Remember I said inward. Then after that, you're going to just connect the 2 points together. That's from that 1 inch first down to the 2 inches. Is that okay? So now after that, you're going to go up by 1.5 inch. Why we are going up by that 1.5 inch is for it to cover our buttons very well, again, so that it will not be doing lower waist. So after that, we are going to be doing the crotch extension for the back. For the back, is not going to be divided by 20 again, to be divided by 10. So 38, which is our hip, divided by 10 is 3.8 inches, but we'll be making use of 4 inches, just as you can see me doing like this. So after marking the 4, even on that hip line, we'll still come out by that 0.25 inches. So I discovered that my French curve couldn't do that job, so I went ahead to pick a broom and then make the curve nicely. So now after doing the curve, what we'll be doing is, when I was drafting the front, I forgot to go up by half of an inch and then come down by half of an inch. So this is it. I'll just come down by half of an inch for the front, then the side I'll go up by half of an inch. This is me trying to connect it very well. I think that is the only thing that is left for the front. Can you see? So just focus on the black marker. So black marker is for the back. Now we are going to be imputing our waist measurement to the back. The waist I'm working with, just as we did for the front, that is what we'll be doing for the back. So that is it. Then you remember the waist, it was 7.5, then plus 1 make it 8.5. So that is exact same thing that we'll be doing there. So we went up by half of an inch for the front, so we'll do same thing for the back. Then we'll connect it very well. So after that, we're going to put our hip measurement on the hip line, which is our 9.5. On the crotch line, same thing, so that we can connect the points together. So after connecting the point together, what we'll be doing is, on that new line, we're going to go out by half. And then on the other side, we're going to go out by half of an inch. Then we are still going to connect it together. We're going out by half of an inch, then we'll connect it just as you can see me. So after that, that is all for the drafting. You're going to be folding the paper, then we trace out the front from it. Initially, we are supposed to place it on another pattern paper, but since this is enough, we just trace it. So after tracing it, I've cut out the back, and then this is the front piece. I did all this off the camera. Now we are going to be cutting our pattern properly on our fabric. So on the waistline, we are going to come down by half of an inch on the back and the front, so that it's going to serve as the band. Is that okay? So after coming down, I'm not cutting it, I'll just pin it. Is that okay? So we'll just go ahead to cut it on the red fabric that we have. After cutting, I'll bring it. So guys, after cutting it, you discovered I added half inch on all these sides. Then on the main side, I added 1.5 for sewing allowance. So now we are just going to start sewing. So for the front, just as you can see, I'll just go ahead to sew it with half of an inch. Then just as you can see, after sewing it, this is what we have. Can you see? This is what we have for both the front and the back. So we'll be going with our dart now. So for the dart intake, we'll use 4 inches in. Then down, we'll be using 4.5 for the front, and then the back 5.5. So after taking the dart, this is what we have. Can you see? So now we'll be working with the front in order for us to fix our pocket. So after folding it, I'll go in by 4 inches from the side. Then we'll come down by 7 inches. And then after doing that, we'll just connect it with a straight line. So after connecting it with a straight line, we are just going to carry our scissors and cut it off. Is that okay? So after cutting it off, we are going to just shift this fabric to one side. Then we'll be working with the pieces that we have. So this is the 2 pieces that we have. So the exact thing we cut from the front, we are going to just cut same thing. Can you see? I'm just placing it, then I'll cut same thing. So after cutting same thing, I'll pick one, place it on the actual side of this side, then pick the second one, place it on the actual side, then I'll sew it with 1/2 inch. After sewing with 1/2 inch, can you see this is what we have? I went ahead to notch it a little bit, you get. So after that, we just go ahead to the sewing machine and top stitch on it. So after top stitching, this is what we have. Can you see our pant is coming out? So now what we'll be doing is that 4 inches that we went in from the pocket, that is exact thing we'll be doing here. We went in by 4 inches, then we came down by 7 inches. So you are going to do same so that we'll know where to place the pocket when we are trying to fold. So look closely. I'm trying to fold the pocket now. So this is me just trying to fold it easily. Then I'll place the upper part at that 4 inches. Can you see? I'll place it at that 4 inches and then place the downside at that 7 inches that we mark. So after doing that, I'll just go ahead to pin it so that it stays properly. So I'll pin the down part also. Can you see? So this thing is very easy, and I've also dropped a tutorial on how to cut a pocket, I think a month back, so you can still watch it and you understand how to fix a pocket, side pocket. So after pinning it down, we just turn it over to the back and then I'll show you guys what to do. So this is the back, right? So I'll just go to the sewing machine and sew it down like so, stitch that side, then that is all. Can you see? This is what we have. I've also gone ahead to stitch the upper part, so our pocket is very nice. I'll go ahead to give it a very good press, though there is no light, but when you are doing it, make sure you iron it properly. So we'll go ahead and continue our journey. Just join the back and the front together. Then on that down part, can you see? You hold one side of the back and one side of the front. You join it down with 1/2 inch. Then on the second side, you're going to hold it just like you did just now. Then you're going to join it down with 1/2 inch. So when I'm done, I'm going to bring it for you guys to see. So guys, after joining it, this is what we have. So the little part that is left, I'll just join it together. Now this is the side that I'm trying to mark out with the 1.5 inches allowance we added earlier. So for the zipper part, I left that side up so that I will not sew it. Then I'll continue the marking. So after that, I'll go and join it. So guys, after joining it, this is what we have. Can you see? Our pant is coming out. So now we'll be working with a band. So the band is 2 inches that I cut, so that when I'm done sewing, I'll be able to get 1.5 inches of band, just as we folded from our pattern earlier. So this is me trying to pin it down properly. So after sewing the band, this is what we have. I've also gone ahead to top stitch on it. Then what is left now is just our zipper. So I will just carry the zipper and then fix it to the side that need the zipper. And then that is all for this tutorial. If you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section. If anything is not clear to you, kindly drop it in the comment section, and see you in my next video. Bye.